Families of asylum seekers living in East Yorkshire say that they're being forced to cook meals on makeshift stoves in a park because they don't have enough suitable meals to eat. The families are being housed in hotels and given food while their claims are being processed. But they say the meals aren't appropriate and don't take medical needs into account. Those responsible for the welfare of the asylum seekers say that the food offered is nutritious and meets NHS standards. Lizzie Steele has this report.
A makeshift kitchen in a cold park. This is how these women say they get the food they need to survive.
Some of them are diabetic. Some of them have some problems with their diet. I know that because I used to live in a hotel.
As asylum seekers, these women have been living with their families in a hotel for months. They say the food they get isn't always appropriate for their health conditions.
Most of them take medicine and they can't take hotel's food. And some of them are tired of repetitive food.
Farah, which isn't her real name, has been moved out into a house. She tells me one family has been in the hotel for over a year and cooking equipment has been confiscated.
I know one lady cooked some food in her bathroom, and the hotel staff, when they realized, they took all the stuff and locked them, you know.
As their food is provided by the hotel, they take to the park to make their own. They come here to this centre for minority women for ingredients. But many have children and say they're going hungry at school.
The hotel just provides a pack which includes a small sandwich and a bottle of water and a bottle of fruit juice. That's it. Not a proper lunch for them to take to school.
So this is our kitchen, Lizzie.
Sonia runs the centre. She's been helping dozens of families for months.
We feel very helpless. We feel that we should do more, but we don't have enough resources. And to us, seeing all these things and could not help, that is increasing our stress and anxiety. So we are really very, very upset with the situation, although we have raised this issue with several services, but so far nothing happened.
This is the reality of the asylum backlog. Picking ingredients to cook in a park for their families, living in hotel rooms for up to a year. Lizzie Steele, BBC Look North, in Hull.
Lizzie is here in the studio with me. Let's have a word. I mean, whose responsibility is it to make sure that the people have the food that they need?
Well, ultimately, Peter, it's the responsibility of the Home Office, but they use private contractors to provide accommodation for asylum seekers. And in this case, the company is called the Mears Group. We contacted them for a response and they said they provide 3 nutritionally balanced meals a day and snacks and drinks. They make special provision for dietary, religious needs and medical needs, including for diabetes. Where children are living, they're offered additional meals, child-friendly drinks and snacks, and packed lunches for those at school, and menus are changed every 4 weeks. And finally, they say that the safety and welfare of their service users is of the utmost importance to them.
Well, the government plans to send asylum seekers to Rwanda has been deemed lawful today, as we've heard. Will that mean fewer people in hotels?
It's a good question. We often talk about the asylum backlog, and what that means is the number of people waiting for a decision about their application. And at the moment, that's more than 140,000 people, with some people waiting years to decide whether they can stay or not. The government has said that anyone who enters the UK illegally after the 1st of January 2022 could be sent to Rwanda to claim asylum. But Rwanda said that it can only process 1,000 asylum seekers over a 5-year trial period, but potentially could take more. Of course, the whole idea has been condemned by human rights charities, but the government thinks it will act as a deterrent. So, will it help the backlog? Probably not initially, but the government hopes that this and the other measures it's taking will start to have an impact.
Lizzie, thank you very much indeed. Lizzie Steele reporting.